I'm 22 years old, and I've never had a girlfriend. But then I met Amy at a Bible study. And the reason why I was at a Bible study is because I had been doing way too much cocaine. How much? Great question. Okay, so much that one day I woke up on a mattress on a floor of someone's house that I did not know. And out loud I said, "That's enough, I'm going back to church." My priorities are as follows: family, friends, fries, and if I'm being honest, they're not necessarily in that order. My soccer coach had like a little mantra for me. He said, "Hunter, if in doubt, just kick it out." Anyway, my idiosyncrasies are not important. But sure enough, Amy and I, we start to text, and at first it is just prayer requests. But then we kind of start to like share a little bit about our lives, and then at some point it starts to get like a little fun and flirty. And then there's the time that me and Amy go out for ice cream. It's just me, Amy, and her little brother, like just the three of us, One of these people that makes you want to be a better person just from knowing them. To illustrate that, I don't know if you've ever been so excited after getting coffee with someone that you went to the gym and bought an annual membership that same day. But I have. So, I went to my friend's house in Chapel Hill, North Carolina, who has a professional recording studio, and I recorded a song for Amy for her birthday. Amy, don't you know you're amazing? That is something I've been meaning to tell you. Your hair is blonde and your eyes are blue. Amy, happy birthday to you. Yeah, it was a real banger. My salient memories of playing church league basketball at First Baptist was like my friend Alex yelling at a ref and throwing a chair. My other friend David getting 3 technical fouls in one game, a feat previously thought impossible because you get thrown out of the building after just 2. He came back. And I was floored because this is a guy that one time we went to Sunday school together, and the Sunday school teacher implied that Buddhists might go to heaven. We quoted the Bible and walked out. And then I'm sitting in my apartment when all of a sudden my heart goes from feeling like a grape to a raisin. I get very short of breath. I just think, okay, I guess this is it. I was the worst player on the team. I remember one time at practice, my friend Chris told me that, Hunter, they call it a jump shot because you're supposed to jump when you shoot. I don't know. I guess I thought like jump shot was like some like quaint colloquialism, Like when people say straight from the horse's mouth or I run for pleasure. You can shoot me straight, Like, I have a driver's license. I've kissed a girl. I've gone camping more than once on purpose. I just did one of the hardest things in my entire life, and my dad's answer was a Venn diagram. Now, if you're ever in this situation where your heart's in full-on raisin mode, the logical thing to do, call 911, get to the ER as fast as possible. But as I'm sure you guys know, ambulances are expensive. So I'm on the New York City subway, and at first I'm relieved because I know that I'm getting somewhere, but then I start to get worried, like, oh, maybe I won't get there in time. Today could be the day that I die, and by God, I cannot die on the G train. If you're familiar with the New York City subway system, you know the G. It's a second-tier train. One time, the coach tried to put me in, and I said, no. You put in Chris. He jumps when he shoots. At one point, the doctor comes in, sees me hyperventilating, tears streaming down my face, and has the nerve to tell me to, quote, relax. She kind of started to cry a little bit, and she gave me a kiss on the cheek, and she had kind of accepted what I had said. And She went to the car, and her little brother drove her 4.5 hours back to Raleigh. I never saw her again. But that night I poured a drink, I sat on that same front porch, and I called my dad. And I remember he told me, son, there's just some things in this life that when you know them, you can't not know them anymore. Annie and I see each other for a few weeks, and things don't work out. But that's okay. I still have the gym membership. I still have the clothes I bought to look my best. And after 7 months of living in a tiny Brooklyn apartment with no art on the walls, I hung some up. Thank you.